3 people, including a 15-year-old girl, are dead after a shooting inside an apartment in Plymouth. It happened around 7:30 last night, and now state police have arrested 2 men in connection to those deaths. Newswatch 16's Peggy Lee is live in Nanticoke with the latest. Peggy.
Well, Sophia, those 2 teenagers were arraigned just about an hour ago at this magistrate's office behind me. Now they are locked up at the Luzerne County Prison as bail was denied.
We be out.
18-year-old Sean Hamilton and 16-year-old Sawood Davis were led away in handcuffs after being arraigned here in Nanticoke. State police say the teenagers are both charged in connection with a shooting inside this apartment on 1st Street here in Plymouth that left 3 people dead and a 4th person critically wounded.
Being that there were 3 individuals that were shot and killed, 1 in very critical condition, we dedicated all of our resources from my office, the state police, Plymouth, and with the assistance of Nanticoke Police Department. Everybody worked around the clock.
According to the police complaint, Hamilton and Davis are brothers, and they are now facing 3 counts of criminal homicide and 1 count of attempted criminal homicide after that shooting Saturday night. State police say 21-year-old Bradley Swartwood was shot by Davis when Hamilton and Davis were at Swartwood's Plymouth apartment to buy drugs. 17-year-old Nicholas Maldonado, 19-year-old Danny Maldonado, and a 15-year-old girl from Duryea were also at the apartment at the time. Nicholas Maldonado and the girl were killed. Danny Maldonado is in critical condition at the hospital. Joanne Conklin was on her porch when she heard the shots.
Since 4th of July, I mean, you know, but it was a whole different sound, a popping sound.
Hamilton and Davis were denied bail and are now at the Luzerne County Prison. Many people here say this brutal shooting has shaken the neighborhood.
Oh, I raised my kids in Plymouth, you know, and this was something that frightened everybody. I mean, they kept telling, the officers kept saying, you know, there are shooters on the loose. Please go back to your home and get inside.
And now this deadly shooting does come after a man was shot in Wilkes-Barre on Friday. According to police papers, the 2 defendants are now telling investigators that they are relatives of that man who was shot, who is now in the hospital. However, according to the district attorney, she says at this time there is no evidence to connect these 2 shootings. Peggy Lee, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Nanticoke.